Subtopper and Wavy here. Today got this one right here. Why is the day before such a scam? Let's react to it.
50,000 gamers used to be hyped for this game. Now it's a ghost town.
Yep.
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here.
What's up,
And
man?
Over the years, we've seen games launch in pretty bad shape.
At least it
We've
got
watched
better.
studios wither and die, and on rare occasions, we've discovered that a new game was actually a scam. But never have we witnessed all three of these things
At
happen
once.
at the same time. Oh,
I knew it beforehand because they released a gameplay trailer which was pretty fake. Everyone knew it, and I don't know why people still bought this game. For no reason at all, I guess.
boy, this is content. For a long time, I thought this was the biggest train wreck I had ever seen. You call that a train wreck? This is a train wreck.
Yep. What the hell?
What is this? Oh, what in the world? What is that? What is that?
It was supposed to be like an open world zombie RPG game, like pretty realistic and shit, but at the end of the day it's a buggy, budget, trashy escape from Tarkov in a DayZ perspective kind of game. So not worth it at all. Holy shit.
Yo, what the hell is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please strap yourselves in because this ride is
Disgusting,
not for the
man.
faint of heart.
Disgusting.
The day before just might be the most disastrous
This was the trailer. This was the fake trailer.
high-profile video game release of all time. Bro, you thought Forspoken was cringe?
I just move shit with my mind.
That
Oh
is
my God.
Shakespearean poetry. You think Redfall was ass? Nah, S tier now. Gollum
Redfall.
game officially goated. Rise of Kong, a masterpiece. As bad as all these games were, they were mere mini bosses compared to the massive heaping pile of shit that is The Day Before. It's an unfortunately named video game by the ironically named Fantastic Studios, who did a fantastic job of fucking up for our entertainment. For those of you out of the loop, The Day Before was promoted as an open world MMO zombies game, which is an interesting premise. And although parts of the trailers seem to have promise, the marketing was fishier than your mom's vagina. Turns out they didn't make the game they advertised. Psych,
Yep.
it's a shitty extraction shooter instead.
What?
Essentially,
We knew it.
Fantastic Studios did a not so fantastic job of trying to scam potentially millions of dollars from the gaming community. Luckily, The Day Before has been removed from the Steam store and is no longer available for purchase. And anyone who bought it should be able to get a full refund no matter how much time they played. Which I
Nice.
can't imagine would be more than like 15 seconds. I say they attempted to scam people because Valve holds on to the revenue for the first month and they pay out on the 30th of the next month. And it seems good
Oh.
old trusty Gaben sniffed this rug pull out pretty quickly. Now, if only he could release Team
So
Fortress.
why did they even attempt it? Like there was no reason. They don't even get the money. Like most of it, I guess.
3. But how did this happen? How could the most wish-listed game on Steam turn out
The
to
most wishlisted? Are you kidding me?
happen? How could the most wish-listed game
Damn. I thought everyone knew that this game was going to be a scam. Like there was a huge scandal about that pre-rendered trailer. The finals was pretty great. Still is. It has 4 hours, but pretty nice. Damn. Haters. Mailer Lords. Hollow Knight. To be announced. Frostpunk 2. And Black Myth Wukong. I'm so hyped for that one.
on Steam turn out to be the most blatant fucking scam ever? Well, what I have found will shock you. Now, I don't know how organized I'm going to make this video. It might
Okay.
just be a stream of random hilarious facts and tidbits about the game and its development. I honestly don't know where to start. Here's a fun fact. According to Ryan McCaffrey, this is the first time in over a decade that IGN has reviewed a game and given it the score 1 out of 10.
Finally. Finally.
I love that in the IGN review, editor's note, faster than we could publish our early access review, the developer announced it was shutting down and the day before was removed from sale.
Insanity, man. Utter
Faster than we
insanity.
could publish our early access review. Holy shit. I have never seen a studio speedrun its downfall like this. You know when a highly anticipated game launches in a clearly unfinished state, or a new release is filled with predatory microtransactions and I do the whole modern gaming bit? Well, this is different. The
Modern
day
gaming.
before isn't a symptom of shitty trends in modern gaming. This is modern scamming. When games release unfinished and broken, it sucks ass, yeah. But what normally happens after that? Well, we hear the same kind of thing from developers. We're working on it.
Yeah.
Believe in us. We're listening to your feedback. We're gonna fix this. Thank you for your patience. And then what do? We all add another apology post to the collage. And
Yeah. At least it's a good game now. Like I've seen a lot of it, especially in new DLC. It's good, but still, this shit is not forgivable. Like CD Projekt Red, man. I think it's just tradition. It will be like that for a pretty long time, and it is what it is.
we've seen this with multiple Battlefield games, Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky, Halo Infinite, Halo
Bro,
MC.
Halo Infinite, as a huge Halo fan, I thought they were going back to the roots, doing the good shit again. And the campaign was bare bones, there was nothing to it. It was disgusting. I was so disappointed. I wanted to give them a chance. I tried the multiplayer even, I don't know, man. I nearly cried when I saw this shit.
CC, I'd say in
Fuck off.
99% of bad video game launches, the developers try to fix it. There is an attempt. What they never do is fucking give up after 4 days. 4 days after launch.
Insanity.
They shut the studio down. Why even release the day before? What was the point of any of this? If your goal is to scam people, why not take a tip from Todd Howard? Tell them sweet little lies. Let them believe you're gonna
Yeah.
fix this until the 30th of next month, get the payout, and then just dip out. This game is so bad. It doesn't even function as a proper scam. You couldn't even scam people right, dude. What are you doing with your life? The writing was on the wall though. If you go back to some of these old trailers, even back then, 2 years ago, people were calling this game out. This game
I
has
told
a
you so.
0% chance of being anything like this. I just want you guys to watch parts of this trailer and see
Yeah.
how like unnatural and weird it is. This is the announcement trailer posted January 29th, 2021.
Running out of fuel.
Great, man. Awesome.
We'll look around here, I guess.
Already you can tell that this is not how people talk in actual comms. I hate it when presentations do this. They make it feel so artificial and fake.
Yeah.
Shall we split up?
Yep.
I'll find out what's in the skyscraper.
Okay, and I'll look around here.
This is how people talk. This is how people talk in multiplayer co-op games.
AI generated
All
text.
right. I have found a great cowboy hat. Tell her everything's all right. And there aren't any more guns in the valley.
Easy, cowboy.
Oh dear God. Okay.
In the Survivor Colony, you can sell and buy any items, as well as cooperate with other players.
Oh, the voiceover, I'm pretty sure, by the way, that they used AI to generate the voices in all of the trailers and in all of the game. There's like this unnatural monotone delivery on everything that betrays the tone. And I'll show you some examples of that.
The things are about to get heated.
The things.
Things are about to get heated.
Yeah.
Check this out. That's actually what he says. He doesn't say but things. Look, I checked this with the subtitles.
The things.
Things are about to get heated.
The things are about to get heated. Jesus Christ. You want to see something funny? Check this out. Get ready for the best survival experience of the year. Studio shuts down 4 days later.
The Day Before offers a uniquely reimagined journey into post-apocalyptic MMO.
Did you hear that? Did you listen to how she says the word journey? She like slurs the word. And this is the kind of stuff. These are like artifacts in the audio that lead me to believe this is AI generated.
Yeah.
The uniquely reimagined journey.
Reimagined journey. If you're a professional voice actor, like doing voiceover for a production that is supposed to be decently big, you don't fuck up on something like that. You don't fuck up like that.
The Day Before offers a uniquely reimagined journey into post-apocalyptic MMO open-world survival.
I also like how this is like a post-apocalyptic setting, and you have this like upbeat techno music going on with this lighthearted female voice. Again, it's like the tone does not match up with the setting. It's just everything about this is unsettling to me.
Select a personality, choose a gender, and customize.
Did you hear that? Choose a gender. I know I'm getting hung up on this AI voice stuff, but it's so unnatural. I'm pretty sure they cut corners and just used AI for all the characters because everyone sounds flat and monotone. The point is that these trailers did not depict something that felt real or like an actual video game. With hindsight, knowing that this was a scam, it's funny to look back at this. Now, I also want to talk about the developers' responses because those are fucking hilarious, but I thought it'd be funny to point out the obvious similarities between the branding of The Day Before and The Last of Us. I mean, it's just a straight up...
A ripoff.
Wait a minute. The Day Before The Last of Us. That's what they're gonna call the next scam. The Day Before The Last of Us. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've cracked the code! Also, apparently the... Yo! Someone get H Bomber Guy. Plagiarism right here. Look at this. Yes, they copied the cinematography of the Black Ops Cold War trailer. This is just the tip of the iceberg of things that were stolen, copied, or plagiarized to make this game. Also, side note, this is what their Discord server is like right now.
What the?
I think that's enough of that. So knowing what we know, let's go look at the developer responses and work our way down because that's where things get very strange. Which, by the way, the studio behind this game deleted all the videos on their channel. That's bizarre. That's interesting. Also, the CEO of the company purged all of his social media accounts. That's a good sign. It's also a good sign when they're rebranding their older games to a different studio name. Not suspicious at all. Not suspicious at all. But the real gold is on the Fantastic Twitter. So this is their official statement, 27 million views. Today we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio.
Insane.
Unfortunately, the Day Before has failed financially. And we lack the funds to continue. What do you mean it failed? It's been 4 days. You haven't even gotten paid yet. Imagine a YouTuber opens up like a merch shop and then 4 days later he's like, nah, we gotta shut this down. We didn't sell enough t-shirts, guys. 4 days, yeah, that's enough time. Just shut her down. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. It's weird how they've mentioned money 3 times in like 2 sentences. Who are your partners, bro? We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours into the development of The Day Before, which was our first huge game. You didn't have shit for resources, bro. Also, fun fact, they say man hours and resources. They were using a volunteer developer force. Have you ever heard of such a thing? What is this, the coal mines? Volunteer developers? But unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work. What work? You didn't do anything. You released like 1 hotfix and then like tabbed out. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of The Day Before. I like how they have to specify this. They seem ultra concerned about money for some suspicious reason. I wonder why.
Legal reasons?
Brain blast. It's because this was a scam. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. Again, all these statements are super fucking funny with the power of hindsight. They also say they took 5 years to develop this game. The fun thing about that is there is this Reddit post by Epic Story 1989, shout out to him for compiling this, that catalogs all of the assets this game purchased from the Unreal Engine store. Look at that. Right down to the, look at this, the inventory system. They didn't make this. They just purchased an asset. This game is an asset flip. Now,
No way.
what that means is developers can buy things like this to speed up development of their games. Usually with independent studios, it's more of a thing, I believe, but it helps so that they don't have to create it themselves. Now, for some parts of the game, that's totally fine to do, but to do it to this degree is just insane. The fucking city, the city the game is set in is a purchased asset. They didn't make that. I don't think they made anything in this game. So what they did was they bought all these assets and then they just threw it in a blender and they pushed it out there while making fake trailers to promote a different looking game entirely.
What the
So
hell?
it's incredibly funny when the company talks about how much effort, blood, sweat, and tears they put into this, when I don't know what the fuck they actually made. If you're curious to check out this post, I will link it in the description. And they also had issues with the trademark of the day before. Filing January 7th, 2022, status, application remains suspended. So I could be wrong, but it sounds like they didn't even have the actual trademark to this game. The rabbit hole is fucking insane. Here's a post from the CEO, Eduard Gotovstev, which shows 200,000 sales in just a few short days. 91,000 of those refunded. And that they have a contract with the servers for $1 million a year. So they are burning money. Well deserved. So people were obviously curious and looking for an explanation as to how this could happen. Luckily, Fantastic responded to some people on Twitter. Unbelievable that you guys hyped this game up so much, and this is the end result. You are an absolute disgrace to the video game industry. This was our first big experience. Shit happens.
No way. No way. We said that.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Are you kidding me? It's like a fucking... This is like highbrow satire
Shit
parody, I think,
happens.
of the most incompetent video game studio that has ever graced the planet. Imagine if CD Projekt Red, like 4 days after Cyberpunk came out, was just like, well, this was a much bigger game than we've tried to make. Shit happens.
It is what it is.
Where is the PR department? Where is the PR department, bro? Was that made up of volunteers too? Sell what? Other people's work? It's 98% assets from the UE store. You flip the numbers, you can check. This is entirely our work. So now they're just lying. Community notes, which leads to this Reddit page I showed. Look at this. December 7th. This is 4 days ago. After 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears, we can finally say these words. The day before is out now. They had to have known that they were going to shut the studio down and that this was going to be a complete disaster. So with the power of Captain Hindsight, seeing this shit is fucking hilarious. This is where it gets weird. December 4th, okay? We're going down the rabbit hole. To our future player who will dive into the game on December 7th. I like how player is singular, as if they expect one person to buy it. We made this for you so that you will enjoy the game and it becomes a celebration. Again, very weird phrasing. Together we will continue improving the game and adding content.
Looks like there's been a change of plans.
To a person who didn't believe in us, to the one person who was following this game. I like how they also specify, please don't accuse us of scamming. That's not true. We didn't take a penny from anybody. By the way, this game was $50. Early access, $50.
$50.
Please don't accuse us of asset flip.
Dollars.
That's not true also. Our team worked night and day for 5 years to make our dream game a reality. We're incredibly happy that our game will finally see the light of day for everyone to experience. It's so funny knowing that the game shut down a week after this was typed up and posted. To our supporter, the one, again, singular. Thank you for protecting us from injustice and fakes. To a future streamer showing the game, we wish you many views and new subscribers. Shouldn't it be many view and new subscriber? We hope all the secrecy of the day before will help you make a ton of interesting content from the game. Oh, we're making content on this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are.
Good content.
I feel like this was also made with AI. We look forward to sharing the best days ahead
A review video, a reaction video,
with you.
and so on.
Now, one of the reasons I think this game actually generated so much buzz is because of the secrecy behind it. It showed a relatively interesting concept, but kept most of the details behind closed doors. If it turned out the day before was like a fucking revolutionary, awesome game, This would have been a pretty cool marketing strategy that probably would have paid off. Of course, now we know the real reason is because they didn't have a fucking game to promote. You know what's really funny is this video. Oh, that's right. So this was posted 12 days ago. The day before arrives in New York. They're purchasing billboard space in Times Square, but they don't have funds to continue developing this? They also posted a global launch time. They should have posted a global shutdown time as well. It gets stranger though. On November 1st, we're happy to declare that we won back our name the day before in the Intellectual Property Tribunal. As I showed you, they didn't. At least I think they didn't. We dedicate this victory to all our future players. It's all for them. We didn't take a penny from people, accepted no pre-orders, and didn't harm anyone. Whoa, buddy. Take it easy there. What have you ever heard a game studio be like, we didn't harm anybody? It's okay, we didn't hurt anybody.
No.
I didn't ask. Why are you getting so defensive? We aim to be an example to everyone, showing that the impossible is possible. Never give up.
Never give up.
It will be early access on Steam since this is our first huge game and there may be unforeseen circumstances. Now that is A+ foreshadowing. Also, this was the first
Insanity.
of like 5 or 6 delays the game had, which is not a good sign, especially when you're not showing people gameplay or something to whet their appetite. It's also kind of a red flag if you're posting promotional material for something that you don't own the full trademark to. We'll fight. Power is in the truth. These fucking posts, dude. Here's one from February 7th. We all live in a time of disinformation and lack of fact-checking. You don't say. Anyone can say anything for views, and everyone will believe it. Disinformation needs to be dealt with, as it can harm not only us, but also other indie and small medium studios. After the release of the day before, we'll think about how to help novice developers deal with fakes and allocate resources for this. They did help novice developers deal with fakes by exposing themselves. But it's pretty clear, you know, how often they talk about, you know, trademark disputes and we didn't harm anybody and we didn't take money from people. We didn't, you know, do Kickstarters. We don't have the funds to continue. All this talk about money and not enough about just what the fucking game is going to be. Now, if you check Steam charts, you will be thrilled to know that there was an all-time peak of 30,000. 271 people are playing it now. Also, I watched an Angry Joe video, and he goes on Twitch, and at one point, this game had 400,000 viewers.
No way.
No! No!
400,000 people, at least, wanted to know what the fuck this game was. So in conclusion, 2023 has been an incredible year for gaming. Overall, the amount of awesome games that have come out has made my backlog fucking massive. On the flip side, we've also gotten to see games so fucking bad that content making fun of them is also entertaining. This is one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen in 20 plus years of being invested in video games in the game industry. I don't know if we will ever see a high profile video game launch like this go so disastrously wrong. It's fucking hilarious. So yeah, that is the scam before. This has been a nice weekly dose of tragedy that I can watch from afar and feel better about my own life because it's not as terrible as whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did and subscribe to the day before, man, for more awesome content.
Of course. Go support the Eggman. I just reacted to it and I would really appreciate your support as well. But yeah, would really appreciate a comment as well. And yeah, I guess that's it. And see you next time. Wafer out.